Do you love silly stories for kids? Why not consider joining our family? You can even get a very special message from one of your favourite silly stories for kids characters. Head over to the website to find out more. It's your support that helps us to continue to make exciting stories and more crazy content.
Did somebody say crazy?
Oh, Pimpin, no. Pimpin! One day, 3 little kids named Layla, Chad and Charlie were all at Bunnings with their dad. Now their dad was collecting things to make a new garden bed, but the kids decided that they would go find some more interesting things to play with. They wandered off into the Bunnings store and started to look around. "Hey, look at this," said Layla as she picked up a giant rake. "We could rake up all the leaves in the backyard with this one." "I've got a jousting pole," said Chad as he picked up a giant length of wood and started charging towards his sister. "Hey, stop that," said Layla as she jumped out the way. Chad laughed and laughed. They looked around. "Where's Charlie?" They started searching the aisles to find Charlie, and they found him in one of the aisles holding a doorknob. "What are you doing with that, Charlie?" Charlie held it up and he stuck it into the wall. Charlie, that's not how doorknobs work," said Layla. He twisted the door handle and a door opened. "What just happened?" said Chad. "How did you do that? That wasn't a door." And as the door opened, out stepped a panda. "Whoa, where am I?" said the panda. "It's a talking panda," said Chad. "Whoa, it's people," said the panda. Hello, Mr. Panda," said Layla. "Hello, little people," said the panda. "What are you doing here?" "Well, what are you doing here?" "Well, I saw a door open in the middle of the jungle and I decided to step through," said the panda. Well, we're at Bunnings. Somehow my little brother opened a door for you." "Whoa, thanks, little brother. My name's Charlie and my name's Panda Pete." "Oh, hello, Panda Pete. I'm Chad and I'm Layla." "Whoa, look at this place," said Panda Pete. "This is the most fun jungle I have ever seen." It's not a jungle," said Layla. "It looks like a jungle. It's green and got funny things everywhere, but your trees are very different, and they have lots of funny things on them." Those are called shelves," said Chad. "Let's play with the things on the funny shelf trees," said Panda Pete, as he picked up a tin of paint. "What's this thing?" It's paint." What's it for?" Painting?" "Oh, painting," said Panda Pete, not really knowing what they were talking about. He opened up the tin of paint. "Oh, it's gooey," and he threw it across the floor. "Panda Pete, you can't do that. Look, it's slippery," said Panda Pete as he started sliding around on the paint inside the Bunnings shop. You're gonna get us into trouble." "Trouble? You can't get into trouble in the jungle." "It's not a jungle," said Chad. "It's a Bunnings." "Oh, a Bunnings jungle. This one's fun. Let's see what else we can find." "Uh-oh," said Layla. "Yeah," said Chad. "We better follow him." They followed Panda Pete into the next aisle, where there were all kinds of drills, and he picked up 2 of them. "What are these things?" "Zzz, whoa," said Panda Pete. "This is fun. What can we do with this?" He started pointing the drills at people. "I'm gonna buzz you," zoo, 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 and started chasing other customers around the store. "Oh, there's a panda with drills. Oh, must be some kind of promotion. I haven't seen that brand before." "Zzz," said Panda Pete as he got closer and closer to the people. "Run," they said. "I love this place," said Panda Pete. "Stop him," said Layla. Chad dove across and grabbed the drill out of Panda Pete's hand. "Oh, what are you doing?" "Well, you can't chase people with drills." "Oh, I was wondering what that funny thing was. What else can we go play with?" Panda Pete, you're not really meant to play in this shop." "Look, over there," he said as he started running away. Oh dear, what next? They followed Panda Pete over towards the storage section. "Look at all these caves," he said, as he started climbing in and out of the storage boxes. "They're not caves," said Layla. "They're tubs and boxes. I could live in one of these," said Panda Pete as he closed the lid. "This is my house now. I live here." "No, you can't live here," said Chad. "It's a shop." "It's comfy, though. I like this box." "Actually, no, I don't like this box. I see a bigger one." He jumped out of that box and dove into another one. "Panda Pete, you can't live in a storage box inside a Bunnings." "Oh, well, what else can we do?" He dove out of the box and ran to the next aisle. "Look at these sunlights." "They're not sunlights, they're just normal lights." "What's a normal light?" said Panda Pete. You put them up inside your house?" "What's a house?" said Panda Pete. Oh dear, said Chad. What are we going to do? Meanwhile, Charlie had run off and found himself a little trolley, and he brought it back to where the kids were. Hey, Panda Pete, do you want to go in the trolley? Oh, yeah, said Panda Pete. Panda Pete jumped inside Charlie's trolley, and Charlie started running around the Bunnings store with his panda friend inside the trolley. Come back, Charlie, yelled Chad. Yeah, said Layla, come back. They raced around, zooming through all the aisles, and Panda Pete was grabbing everything he could get his hands on. He grabbed a tin of spray paint and started spraying lines along the aisles. He grabbed some mouse traps and was dropping them all behind him. And people were getting caught. Snap! Ow! Ooh, snap! Ooh! Ouch! Ouch! Whoa! Said Panda Pete. This is the best! Charlie was laughing, and Layla and Chad were trying to stop him. They raced up behind Charlie and grabbed the trolley. Oh, who's next? Chad, are you going to give me a push? I don't think I should. There's so much more to explore, he said. Okay, said Chad, and he started pushing Panda Pete in the trolley. What are you doing? Said Layla. He wants to explore, said Chad. Where can we take him next? Oh, let's take him to the playground. Oh, good idea. So the kids raced Panda Pete over to the playground at the corner of the Bunnings shop. And they all climbed out and started climbing up the frames and going down the slides. Wow, said Panda Pete. This is amazing! But I want to go find some more things. He raced out of the playground, jumped over the fence, and found the barbecues. What are these things? It's called a barbecue, said Chad. What's it for? Cooking? Cooking what? Cooking food? You cook your bamboo. We don't eat bamboo. Oh, what does this button do? Panda Pete pressed one of the buttons on the barbecue. And flames started to pour out the top. Ah! Said Panda Pete. It's on fire! Yes, it is, said Layla. Quick, turn it off. No, I'm going to turn on the next one. He ran over to the next barbecue and turned it on as well. Yay, more fire! No, said Chad. Turn them off. No, said Panda Pete. I'm going to go find more things to play with. He raced across and turned on every single barbecue that he could see. Woohoo, said Panda Pete. We're going to have a big cook-off. He then raced over and started looking for things to cook on his barbecues. He found some bamboo fencing. I found some bamboo, he said, and started putting all the bamboo on top of the barbecues. You can't do that. It's going to... The bamboo caught fire. Look, it's a campfire. Where are the marshmallows? Said Panda Pete. Oh dear, said the kids. We are going to be in so much trouble. Just then, a bunch of workers in green Bunnings shirts started walking over towards the kids and the panda. They don't look too happy, said Panda Pete. They don't look happy at all, said Layla. I think we're in big trouble, said Charlie. Definitely, said Chad. And as they got closer and closer, Panda Pete stood very still. Until... Run! He said as he grabbed the kids and started charging off down one of the aisles. Get those kids! Said the people in the green shirts. The kids started running away as quickly as they could. Panda Pete, what are you doing? We need to get away from those people or else we're going to be in big trouble! Panda Pete started diving into different hiding spots. He found the aisle with the bins and each kid jumped into a different bin. Where are those kids? Said the workers. They've got to be around here somewhere. When they walked past, Panda Pete and the kids jumped out again. They're over there! They raced over towards the outdoor plants. We can hide in here, said Panda Pete as he dove into one of the aisles of flowers. Panda Pete, we can still see you. No, I'm hiding. Can't you see I'm camouflaged? You don't camouflage into pansies, said Chad. I do. Look, you can't see me. There's that panda. Okay, I think they can see me. Run, said Panda Pete as he jumped out of the pansies and started racing off into a different aisle. We need to get out of here. He raced all the way through the Bunnings to the very other end where there was aisles and aisles of timber. I have an idea, said Panda Pete as he started climbing up the racks of timber. What are you doing? Come up here, he said. We can't get up there. Oh, hang on, said Panda Pete. He climbed back down and picked up the kids and carried them up one by one until Panda Pete and the kids were sitting on the very top of the timber rack. There they are, said the people as they started walking over. Okay, don't come any closer, said Panda Pete. Oh, what, they said. Panda Pete started picking up pieces of timber and throwing them off the top. Whoa, that panda's crazy. What are you doing? Panda Pete kept throwing and throwing. Oh dear, said Chad, we're not meant to be doing any of this. What are we going to do? I have an idea, said Charlie. What's your idea? He pulled the door handle back out his pocket. Oh, that's a good idea, said Layla. She took the door handle and jammed it into the roof. Then she twisted and opened, and a door opened in the ceiling. Whoa, said Panda Pete. What's going on up there? You're going on up there, said Layla, as she grabbed Panda Pete by the feet and threw him up through the door and twisted it closed again. See you later! Good work, said Chad. Yes, said Charlie. You did good. Are you kids okay up there? Called the people in the green shirts. Yes, we're really sorry. We didn't know what that panda was going to do. That's okay. Climb down and you can help us fix it all up. Okay, said the kids. So they climbed down, and the people in the green shirts were actually really lovely. They let the kids help collect all the things and put them back as best they could. This is fun, said Layla. I don't mind stacking shelves, said Chad. Yeah, you kids can have a job here anytime you like. Let us know when you turn 15. We will, said Layla. Just then, their dad walked over to where they were. Kids, I've been looking for you everywhere. Where have you been? Well, said Layla, I don't think you'd believe us, even if we told you. And that is the end of the story. This episode has been brought to you by Panda Pete's Bamboo Barbecue, the only barbecue that can light everything on fire, and you get to have a campfire afterwards. We hope that you're enjoying Silly Stories for Kids, and make sure to leave us a review on Apple Podcasts and share it with your friends. This has been me, Panda Pete, and me, Sam. We'll see you soon.